I'm sure all of you have watched the film Home Alone. The popular Christmas movie, Home Alone, is about a little boy who is forgotten by the family as they go to Paris, France, for a Christmas trip. On Christmas Eve, Kevin overhears two bad guys discussing plans for breaking into his house. He sets up various booby traps inside the house. The two bad guys break in, but they struggle with the booby traps and finally get arrested by police. It is the story of the film. It is a funny film, isn't it? But I think it tells us of what Advent and Christmas are about. Kevin desperately waits for the coming of his parents. Likewise, we wait for the coming of baby Jesus during Advent. The film shows us how precious presence is, and the greatest gift on Christmas is presence. So, family, the greatest thing was not a vacation in Paris, but the presence of the family. Today, let us think about the meaning of presence. Matthew 1:23 says, "A virgin will become pregnant and have a son, and he will be called Emmanuel," which means God is with us. The Gospel of Matthew expressly identifies the Emmanuel with Jesus. In this sense, Christmas is a day in which God is born among us and be present with us. It is a day about Emmanuel, presence. When the angel announced the birth of Jesus, the shepherds left everything behind and went to the place where Jesus was born. By their presence, the shepherds were able to be the first witnesses of the birth of Jesus. In the story, I have been always curious about why shepherds were chosen as the first witnesses of the blessed birth of Jesus. Religiously, shepherds were unclean because they were unable to attend any religious service due to the nature of their work. Shepherds lived apart from society, being largely nomadic. Shepherds were most often the younger sons of farming peasants who did not inherit any land. Therefore, they were not high on the social scale. But in spite of it, they were privileged to participate in the birth of Jesus. They were given the great opportunity to see the birth of the King of Kings. It is noteworthy that many biblical heroes were Jacob, Moses, and David. They were shepherds. The term shepherd is used for God. For example, in Psalm 23, God is described as a shepherd, and Jesus called himself the Good Shepherd. Through the shepherds at the birth of Jesus, God provides a glimpse into the nature of Jesus' ministry. God has come to the world to be present with us as the Good Shepherd in order to guide and care for his people. I still remember the lady who joined the last Thanksgiving dinner of our church with her 3 children. It was a couple of weeks ago. She happened to hear the Thanksgiving dinner on radio. She lives in Fairfax, Virginia, but she drove car all the way through 495 to join our church. She joined the Thanksgiving dinner with us, and I happened to talk with her, and she said, "This is the first Thanksgiving after my husband left us." The husband left the family, and the single mom now has been struggling with survival. When I heard it, my heart was breaking. The single mom has to survive with her 4 children. I think she didn't want to celebrate Thanksgiving feeling abandoned. She desperately wanted to have a kind of presence, any kind of warmth, family, and love. So she drove around 40 minutes to join the Thanksgiving dinner with us. It was only an hour or hour and a half dinner, but I'm sure she felt warm and present with us. I hope that the family will have a great Thanksgiving with company. When it comes to presents, I always think about the homecoming of our soldiers. After separation, they finally come back home. Family members do not know about their homecoming, their unexpected presents, surprises the family. Whenever I see their homecoming at YouTube, I'm always kind of touched by it. So this morning, I'd like to share it with you. we will not be home alone. We will have the presence of baby Jesus. Soon we will see baby Jesus. It'll be like family reunion. Jesus is coming again in 2014 to be with us, to be good shepherd. Let us celebrate his presence. Let us rejoice because of his presence. We are not home alone. Jesus' homecoming. Amen.